Good morning, all watchers. This is SMO Junior Round 1 2018 questions 11 to 15. This is a MIG video initiative, and I, Shivakumar Raghunandan, will be guiding you through these 5 questions. And I genuinely hope that this video will come in great help for your SMO preparations. Okay, let's start with our first question. Question 11. So this is, in the following diagram, if AD is equal to 2, AC equal to 6, and all these following angles are equal to one another, find the value of AB squared. So in the question we can see that all these angles are equal. So let's first label one of them. AEC is A. Then we can continue going down to the other angles and label the angles that are being cut through as half of it, or like around half of it, as a part of it, as being B and the other being A minus B. So if we keep doing this, we realize that all the angles in triangles ABE and CAD are similar, as are equal. So this shows that when we actually, we orientate these triangles such that they're in the same orientation, if all these angles, all the corresponding angles are equal, what does it mean? It means that they are similar triangles by AAA. All angles are the same property. From there, using the similar triangles, their sides are proportional, right? The corresponding sides are proportional. So from there, we can find out that BE over BA is actually just 2 over 6, just as is AD over AC as shown in the question. Then, moving on, we will notice that AEC, so conveniently, is just an isosceles triangle, showing that AE is equal to AC. Why? Because AEC and ECA are equal as stated by the question. Right. Now, this because AE is equal to AC, then D is just 6 minus AD, which is equal to 4. Now we have a complete picture of a problem. Let's move on to actually solving it. Now, using the same triangle proportionality that I stated earlier, we find that 6x over 6 is equal to 2x over 2, which is 6 over 4x. We can find this when we match corresponding sides to the corresponding sides for their lengths in the triangles ABE and CAD. Then we can pick out that x is equal to 3 over 2x. And then from this we can easily find out by bringing all the x's to one side that 2x squared is equal to 3. Now, what is AB? AB is 6x. And what is 6x squared? 36x squared. And what is this? 2x squared times 18, which is just 3 times 18 because we already know that 2x squared is equal to 3. So we get that AB squared is just 54. Okay, let's read the question. So a businessman bought P mobile phones at a total cost of M dollars, where P is a prime and M is a positive integer. So what is a prime? A prime is a number that has the only factor is 1 and itself. So example, all the primes under 10 is 2, 3, 5, and 7. So he sold two mobile phones at each and half the cost price to an organization and sold the rest in his shop at a profit of $200 per phone. So what does it mean? It means he sold it at $200 more than the original price. So do not get tricked by the profit keyword. So his total profit from all these phones, meaning like from the shop and from the organization, is $1,800. Find the least possible value of M. So First, we let C be the cost of one phone, and then we construct equations using this variable, finding that the eventual profit from the charity is negative C, and from the shop as being as such. Then we can get a total profit by adding up these two equations, which simplifies to the profit of the shop just minus C. So this gives us PC plus 200P minus 3C equals to 2000 and 2200. Okay. So what is P? P is simply the smallest prime. We can sub P as the smallest prime as 2 to find C. Now we realize that C is just $2,600. So what is M? M is just P times C, and P is 2 and C is 2,600. So what is 2 times 2,600? It is $5,200. So he spent at least $5,200 to buy his phones. Okay, so what is the gist of this question? Well, the ant is simply moving on the XY plane in the following manner: 2 left, 3 up, 4 right, and 2 down. So it moves in the same mannerism until it has reached a 2018th step. So if the ant ends on the coordinate m, n, what is the value of m plus n? So how many steps are there in one cycle? Well, it's simply 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2, which is 11. But what's the net displacement? Simply 2 units right and 1 units up. When you cancel out the equal left and right and the equal up and down units. So how many cycles of this 11 steps is the ant going to take by the time it reaches its 2018th step? Well, it's 138 plus remainder 5. What is remainder 5? Well, it just means that the ant moves 5 more units. So it just moves 2 units left, which is a negative 2x direction, and 3 up. So the positive 3y direction. So the final coordinates is simply the net movement of the 11 cycles plus the negative 2x and the positive 3y. So m is equal to 364 and n is equal to 186. And what is the total? 550. Okay, let's read the question. A three-digit positive integer has following properties, where its tens and ones digits are swapped. Integer would increase by 36, and hundreds and ones digits are swapped. The integer would decrease by 495. So what is this three-digit integer? First, it will be extremely helpful for us to convert the number to this format. And then we can expand the number and simplify it until we get c minus b is equal to 4. This is our first equation. Now, are you getting a hint of our simultaneous equation coming up? You're right. So next, we do the second case just the same way to find out that a minus c is equal to 5, our equation 2. Simultaneous these two equations up, and we find that the possible solution is just a equals to 9, b equals to 0, and c equals to 4. So what exactly is a three-digit integer again? Is ABC. So simply mash everything up together, and you get ABC is equal to 904, and that is the great integer. Okay, this is my favorite question, definitely. So, first of all, we will realize that CDE is actually congruent to triangle ABE via the AAA test, which states that there are two angles equal, the two corresponding angles are the exact same, and one of the corresponding sides is the exact same. Okay, so in this case, the two angles are the one that is the vertically opposite angles, and the same right angle. It's a rectangle, so all the corners are simply right angles, and this is extremely useful to us. And then next, what is the exact same side? It is simply DC is equal to BA. Again, it's the opposite sides of a rectangle. So, because of this congruency of triangles, we can realize that DF is equal to BE is equal to a random constant that we can make up as A. Now we can zoom in on triangle ABA, where 24 minus A square is 24 minus A all square actually is equal to A square plus 12 square. Why? Pythagorean theorem of a right angle. Now we can slowly solve this to get is equal to 9. So what is the area of an overlapping area? It is simply half base times height. So it is just half times 24 minus A times 12, which is equal to 90. So the area is 90 same square. Actually, there's no units given, so we can simply write this as 90. So this is such a good problem, isn't it? I hope this video is extremely useful for you for SMO preparations. Have a great time and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.